Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Aceattorney Trilogy. In addition to Spookie, we have another guest star.
Hi.
Eggman.
Yes, that is I.
And he will probably voice the judge, and maybe any other characters he decides to, but for now it's probably just going to be the judge.
Yeah,
so everybody welcome him.
I'll only be mildly annoying, because it's just the one character for now.
Both of you are self-deprecating. How dare you? Nonsense.
Only deprecation, I know.
Yes, last time we were playing, we got to the second trial, which is in episode 2. And do you remember what happened at the last second?
Roughly. I believe we either finished up the trial or were, like, at the tail end of it.
Or you mean the investigation?
Yeah,
yes,
not the trial.
Finished the investigation, I believe. That's what we last left off. So let's just jump in. I'm sure it'll come back to us. June 21st, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean? No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now, his successor, I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be.
He also eats rusty nails to get his voice to sound very demonic.
Yeah, that objection is something else.
Yeah.
It's no good. Oh my goodness, who's saying Mystic Maya?
It's either Pearl or it's the aunt, and I voiced both of them, so I don't know. Mystic Maya.
Pearly. Their massive forehead.
Tic-tac-toe forehead.
Yeah. Thanks for coming all this way.
I was really worried about you.
Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together?
Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks.
Huh? Then you came all by yourself?
Yep. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
I can't. Oh my. Takes 2 hours by train. Oh man.
Wow. Legs of steel.
Gotta carry that head.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hurley, what about the train?
Huh? What's a train?
I give up.
It's time, isn't it?
I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma.
Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that?
He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth, but when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. He's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will now commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? What happened to
Can't believe
Edgy?
you got him.
They got him. Can't believe they got him. June 21st.
The bailiff got to him. He got Judge Judied.
June 21st, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Gumshoe salary one too many times.
Oh, God.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Prosecution and the defense prepared.
Oh my goodness, question marks. Who will voice
Oh,
them?
my God. Let's see. Who did the last one? Was it you, I think?
Yeah, I did the lady. I think that was the last person, was the lady that's like saying like totally all the time.
Like, totally. Like, Valley Girl.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Well, so, I mean, I guess I can, unless, Eggman wants to do it.
Oh, I mean, I don't think the people want to hear that.
Who cares about what the people want?
Who cares
Are
about
you
the
having
viewers?
fun?
No. No, let's see. Say your line, Phoenix.
What is with this kid? What is with this kid?
Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
If you want a hint for a voice, Spooky, go with German.
Let me think. Mr. Phoenix, right. Hold on, German is... I could think about it.
Just roll with it. Voice can adapt as it goes.
Yeah, she was training in Germany, right? Yes. It's the lore we know.
Yeah. The localization says so anyway.
Yeah.
You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Now it's French. It's just French now.
She's
Well,
foreign.
we're hooked.
There we go. Ambiguous foreign.
European.
European.
Generally European.
Hold on,
She's
so
trained all over Europe, so she has her
Yeah.
accents go all over the place. She knows every language.
Oh, God.
She's a polyglot.
Yep.
Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Francesca von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma?
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ow!
I am talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Yeah.
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate. And that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor.
The defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. They could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone.
How foolish. If that is how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose.
Witness, your name and occupation.
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows, and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
What were they doing in there?
They were channeling a spirit, sir.
Channeling a spirit?
It's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from the inside of the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke down the door and rushed into the room.
Ah, and that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over.
Floor plans, crime scene. Added to the court record.
So how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that.
Stop wasting my time then.
Witness testimony, the cause of death.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Before the victim, he was stabbed in the chest.
Okay, we're lagging out a little, I think.
Let me rejoin.
Yeah, she'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Back. Alright, what did we miss?
Just this line, if you want to say it again. See if it's cleaner now.
Okay.
Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. His wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used a pistol to finish off the victim after the stabbing.
Victim was stabbed before being shot.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
Ray's autopsy report. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank.
Court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Cause of death. Okay, anything jump out at you, or do you want to just press everything?
The point blank range is obviously wrong. Judging by the hole in the thing. Whatever it was called.
Check. Folding screen.
Yeah, that folding
Does have a
screen.
hole in it.
Did we already save? Maybe we can present it now. Unless you think we should press everything.
Let me see. I just don't know if that evidence directly, like... Just against that.
When in doubt, just press it first and see if it adds an additional state.
Yeah, press it first and then see if it's...
Right.
Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that?
It's anywhere in between 12 and 20 inches away.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. I got tired of this foolish foolery, of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Excuse me?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn?
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess.
Live and learn.
Live and learn.
Walking on the edge of tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Lovely.
Okay. Wanna just press everything else too, or?
I mean, I don't know, I suppose. May as well.
It's a tried and true tried and true strategy. That's
Method.
the word I was thinking. Yes.
Yeah.
Method is better though. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
The victim. Now, why would he have?
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on the pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Along with the victims. The defendant, my face were also on the grip, sir.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
Ah, gotta watch right into her hands there. Now we did that one, so let's go to this one. Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with?
A fruit knife.
I see. And whose knife was it?
Looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, my face fingerprints are all over it.
All over it, huh?
This does not look good.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
How severe was the wound?
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
His testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
Stabbed him just for the lulz.
You know, 'cause it's fun.
Just a girl, come on.
For real. Your Honor.
Stab a guy anymore.
Your Honor, my client pleads oopsie daisy.
Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yep, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter? Then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What a pain.
That's enough. I've clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today.
Very well. The court accepts them into evidence.
Pistol. Murder weapon. Was Gray's. 2 shots fired. Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprint. Knife. Murder weapon. A small fruit knife. Belongs to the Fays. Bears Maya's fingerprints.
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim that to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints. This does seem like an open and shut case.
Naturally.
Going from bad to worse. Except the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gravel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
That's quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? The opinion of this court, that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. I'm deciding now. No.
This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Plead justified self-defense or plead not guilty.
Okay, so here is a theory I have. We know that the victim had a gun on him. So hypothetically speaking, if someone was behind the partition there, fired a gun at him, wouldn't he then fire back? Well, actually, no, that wouldn't make any sense because there isn't 2 bullet holes in the partition. So that wouldn't be the case. I mean, I don't know.
So the decision is, did Maya kill somebody, or did she not?
Definitely not.
So plead not guilty?
Right.
Stick to her guns. I would never represent a guilty person.
If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. Well, it's self-defense, not murder. But after the trial,
Right.
Maya's life would be ruined and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen.
podcasts.
Oh my god, yeah.
Reality TV shows.
Your Honor,
You reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright.
the defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective,
Yes, sir.
present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike.
Yes, sir.
Now see here, proceedings are run by... Eek. Oh yes, of course, go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence, rather.
Sorry, pal. But there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
This is the costume. Certainly, it's evidence of a back spray of blood on this.
This piece directly links Maya's fate to the crime, sir.
see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Maya's costume. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood splatters on it.
All right, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse?
What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
Your name is Nick.
Mr.
Liar.
Nick. Let me see, is there anything I can look at more closely? Oh, besides the floor plans. Just a refresh. Yeah, that's a thing. This again, refresh. Don't think that'll help. Anyway, anything jump out at you, or you just want to press everything again?
Let's press everything.
Okay. The tried and true strategy.
Sweet gumshoe dialogue.
Yep.
Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier?
You're kind of scary today, you know, pal.
Come now, Mr. Wright. No need for that kind of attitude in my court. Whips are fine, but you can't talk with sass. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that.
Maybe he likes it. Maybe that's why it's acceptable.
Only thing that makes him feel anything anymore.
Okay.
Maya's costume?
Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her.
Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? That's her style. She only wants to wear that.
How do we know it's not grape jelly? Raspberry, not grape.
It doesn't taste like raspberries. It
There's
tastes like
blood
metal.
on the costume.
Lab results show that it's the victim's blood.
So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Well,
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on.
Ah yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Press further or let it go?
Fuck it. Press further.
Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder.
Mr. Wright. Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Alright, looks like my time is up. So about the costume. There is nothing wrong, or there is one little thing.
There is one little thing.
Just one more thing.
Yep.
Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
Says she's wearing it again today. Was that a hint? Like, what does it look like when she wears it? It doesn't show us, oh no. It's like, how's the nurse from before here?
Meeny, miny, and eeny, meeny.
Meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
what are you talking about, pal?
Where is this problem you were talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here.
The hole in the sleeve.
This.
Judge so graciously talked about a hole in the logic.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help, Judge.
I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
Sleeve? There's a tiny hole here.
A hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. I am smelling the evidence.
Yeah, and trust me, that blood, it's definitely blood. It don't taste like no raspberries either. Gunpowder? No one ever told me.
A hole that smells of gunpowder. What could this mean?
Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Order, order, order. This is a very grave matter. Best we correct the court record first before anything else.
There. Now it allows me to press the check button for details.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir.
Look at this. Now that I apparently can look at it. Okay, it just brings up the picture.
This photograph.
Look at this photograph.
Wait, hold on. I have the sound. It might be a little loud, so I'm just warning you. You know, don't be scared. All right. I feel like I have to warn people because sometimes some of these are pretty loud. Let me find it. Where is it? I have it, I swear.
Soundboard of all for aceattorney games. A lot of photographs they throw at you.
Yeah. Still looking.
I'm not seeing it. They must have removed it.
We'll add it in post.
No. Just make me look stupid. It's fine.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
While I agree that it is a mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Calmer has said is true. The evidence still stands. Not find a more definitive problem with the evidence then.
No way.
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this last part was not fighting back, but there's a bullet hole in her outfit, so
Right.
throw it at that.
And also examine the gun again.
Oh?
Yeah.
2 shots fired.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
This accounts for the second shot.
True.
So we got a bullet hole and an unaccounted for bullet.
Yeah. So I guess throw
Question
this.
is, which one would be best?
Yeah, which one's the better evidence to throw at it? But we just
Probably
got this
the
from the
outfit.
other thing, so it's
Yeah.
probably this, because
Yeah,
otherwise you
it's
could miss
the
that
outfit
evidence.
because Maya wouldn't have the gun.
She
So
clearly
why would it
shot a
be-
hole through her own sleeve. A trick shot, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. She stole the gun
Did
from
a quick
him.
draw and shot through her robe.
Intimidation tactic before she executed him. Anyway, let's throw this at them and see if the music stops. So it's probably right.
Music stops.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of weird feeling.
You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Pretty funny.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlook supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back?
You're right.
It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. What is with that? Are you finished yet, Laugh? Just laugh.
Yeah, it wasn't even a laugh. Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Is fun karma?
It seems that my affair was shot, not by the victim.
1 second, adjusting a little volume.
Okay. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you'll remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Now that you...
Why, that's right.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything, though.
No!
Well, yes, that's true. It's vibe-based court.
Yep. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
How so?
Why are you hurting Gumshoe? Leave him the fuck alone.
First he gets a salary slash, and now he's getting slashed with a whip.
This man doesn't deserve it. He's a golden retriever boy. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired at the dinner course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together a scenario all by myself? Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What transpired?
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took the shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
The scenario you have put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright,
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
What transpired?
He can handle the von karmas, but stern looks, it's too much for him.
Physical abuse he can handle, but
He can't handle. Yeah, the disappointment. He hates feeling that.
a lot of issues in his childhood that we're not gonna go into.
Right.
Or Judge.
Judge here is the victim.
Anyway, anything jump out at you, you just want to press it.
I think we have to press it all.
I like how it's like, oh, he clearly had no way to fight back and died instantly, and then it's like, well, clearly they fought. It's like, oh.
Right.
How quickly that changes.
Everyone is quacks.
Kangaroo court.
Yep.
There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it. Yeah, I guess.
Do you think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
There's like Mega Buff or something.
Maybe.
The nurse has got to be strong, move patients around. At the sleeper build.
Yeah, that's true. My grandmother, she was a nurse, and I can tell you what, she can throw me on the ground easy. And she's in her 60s.
Remember the basics of CQC. Right.
I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
Yeah, we don't need to tell the judge about our channeling, ghost summoning stuff.
We live in a world of ghosts and demons, Your Honor.
Oh god, he loses his mind.
So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly hurt would you say he was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day. And afterward, I felt lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Sorry.
Pull out my gun.
Where in the world did that pistol come from?
Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically brought it for that day.
With a handgun?
In LA? Impossible.
Absolute nonsense.
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
Sorry, pal. But yeah, that's what I think. And 2 of them were already fighting when a shot was fired.
Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life.
Sorry, jaw cramp. How?
Need a minute?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pause.
The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you could fire it just by pulling the trigger.
Even me? I wonder.
Can I do it now?
Hand me that gun. I'll take care of this.
Eyes for the gun.
I'm gonna try. Here, give me your gun. Now do you understand? Van Karma's logic is perfect.
This testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. What do we have that could possibly be related to this?
The specific part?
there's this. This hasn't come up.
Yeah,
Don't know what we
I don't know
would
if
throw
it
that at.
fits with any of the statements yet, though.
Right.
right.
This is our chance to stab. Was fighting back. Victim pulled out his gun. Victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended. Any ideas?
I guess whenever he says the defendant like saw her chance, that'd be wrong. Because I don't know, just can't be right.
This can't be right.
It can't be right, can it?
Oh, what do we throw at
Not
it?
right, because I said so.
Your Honor, my
Okay, if
client
it's-
is just a girl. She didn't do nothing.
Yeah, you know. If she's lying, why are her pants on fire?
If that was her outfit covered in blood, how come she's still wearing it now?
Yeah.
She
Explain
only
that.
owns one pair of clothes, Your Honor.
I can attest to it. She stinks. Well, I guess you'd present the gun because it would have to be point blank. She was probably like farther than 20 inches.
Let's see, we got... It has the residue on the outfit, right?
Yes.
Which means it was also a point blank.
Oh, I see.
Why go for the gun, though? If you're already stabbing him, how come you just stab him once? You think she would just start, like, shanking him if he pulled out a gun,
Right.
but... Like, if my client tried to kill someone, she would do way better. She wouldn't need a gun.
Just go for the neck.
Would just slit his throat right there.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Plus, like, you can do better than a fruit knife, right?
Yeah, it is kind of odd.
That's
Those
the
aren't
only
that
thing
sharp.
the Fays believe in. They just have fruit knives.
Yeah, case knives? No. Butcher knives? No. Fruit knives, though? Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect for inconvenient finger cuts.
Yeah. I still know what to throw at what.
I don't know either. It's only the second case and it's already frustrating.
It's funny how little blood there is on that knife.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Has nothing to do with anything, because I'm sure they just, for whatever reason, didn't draw it with more. But it's just kind of funny that it looks like nicked himself shaving with it, and that was it. No.
Yeah, probably.
Well, the outfit's just covered in blood. I mean, well, the bullet hole is in the sleeve, so if you are struggling and he misses, and how does he manage to perfectly shoot through her sleeve? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, and also the fact of the matter is, like, if he shot himself in the head,
Well, I
the
hope
blood
he didn't
spatter
do that,
wouldn't
but-
be, like, forward. It would be backward because the exit wound would be on the back of his head.
Yeah, it is a question of... Yeah, so I guess as they're saying, the little knife with its tiny amount of blood just sent a bucket of blood onto her outfit.
Yeah.
This is what we're going with. Victim took a
Right.
shot.
And for it being so deep, like, I mean, like you said, there's, like, such a small amount of blood on it, so... The knife.
So what do you want to throw the knife at?
Let's see.
First one? Or...
Yeah, that.
I mean, you got no other ideas. Let's start throwing
When in
things at...
doubt, present evidence on every single statement.
Oh, it
Uh-oh.
sounds generic dialogue. Run away. Saves come like the cowards we are.
Music continues. It's like,
Yeah.
run.
Run.
Your Honor, I call takes backsies.
Your Honor.
It's just a prank, bro.
Your Honor, actually, let's see. I'm going to reverse the timeline. I need to stand real quick.
Use the power of the Magatama to reverse time.
Yeah. If they were too close and he missed, how does that make any sense? You think it'd be
So he
easy?
shot, and then he dropped the gun, so then they picked up the gun, and then she shot him. It's like, why would you even pick up the gun? Why not just stab him more? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Seems like she already has the knife. It's like, and the gun's no longer in his hand. You just stab him again. But
Let's see if that's an option.
it's aceattorney, so I want something very specific. And then they'll be like, oh. Think, Phoenix. You gotta turn your thinking upside down.
Think outside of the box and in another house.
It's really funny to me that it's like he bought a gun on the black market and just like, it's LA, the guy just bought a gun. You didn't. Could have just said he picked it up from a freaking pawn shop and it wouldn't be different here for LA. But
Right, an unregistered gun.
yeah, just pick it up. It's an antique.
Oh, cool antique. Yeah, does it fire? Uh-huh. Okay, cool.
$20.
20 bucks. That's crazy.
Inflation, you know, just how it was back then.
Ugh.
That's the real
Wow.
reason Gumshoe was able to survive with his salary cuts, because of inflation.
Just throwing knives at
It's
this.
20 cents is worth something.
Yeah, 20 cents.
Literally throw a knife at Gumshoe. Take
Oh,
that!
no.
Take this.
Take that!
Here comes you. Catch.
I got nothing.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Go to the next statement.
This one.
Yeah, just put the robe on that for the hell of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Just see.
The music stopped.
There we go. Okay,
Jazz
thanks.
music stops.
Missing the tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
No? What do you mean?
Not even I know. No.
This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Stop saying hole. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said that two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? I didn't mean to say
I thought they said it had one. Oh, it just smelled like gunpowder. There wasn't a burn.
Oh,
That was
I-
us just.
I did point it out then.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
us just blurring
Well.
past that.
It's okay. It was funny.
Gunpowder.
Your Honor,
bro.
it was funny.
Honor, it was funny. This
This
is
guy
what
was
you
a loser.
testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
You see, he died, but it was funny though, so.
It
Just a
was-
LARP.
It was just a prank.
Oh.
But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. You see, looking at that, it seems to have like a little mark. I don't know. I don't know what gunpowder mark
So I
looks
like how it doesn't even look like there's even a hole on the other side of the sleeve. It's like it went through one end and then just came out the front and didn't have an exit window. That is
Sucks.
a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? Please spell it out for me.
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I am disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
That's why my clients always get off.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
Just yelling objection to each other. I mean, they could just have a conversation, but like, no, we need to start it with an objection.
Yep.
Judge isn't even sustaining or overruling anything. He's just just full on vibes.
As if that was.
Let the lawyers run the court.
Yeah, let them cook.
Your Honor, let me cook.
As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
I mentioned it before. We were doing the tier list for the first game, but I was like, yeah, the judge really needs to be disbarred. But he's funny, so...
Just to say.
Anyway.
He's actually got a film crew, you know, he's just one of those TV judges, you know?
Yep.
It was like, what if I do the Judge Judy thing, but it's like Jerry Springer?
Oh my god. You are the father, but you're also guilty of not paying child support.
In the case of Maya Fey, you are not the father. Throw the confetti.
Thank you, Gumshoe. Well then. That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took a shot. There. That should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
Let's be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. It makes sense, or something doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Never agree with the prosecution.
Something smells, it's usually the butts.
It's always the butts.
There is a fatal flaw in your argument, Your Honor. Her argument, rather, not yours, Honor.
My argument? Flaw?
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Any ideas?
Maybe it's finally time for the elephant in the room.
Where's the elephant? Come on, let's search for it. I see a giraffe.
Now, there's this bullet. It's only 8 inches off the ground. Like,
Yeah. That's probably the obvious answer, I'd say.
Downward trajectory.
Yeah.
let's try
That's
it.
suspicious.
This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
Did we just, like, bring it in, or is it a picture that we took?
Just wheel it in.
Yeah, wheel it in. Behold.
Crashes it over Gumshoe's head. Look at this.
Behold, there's 2 holes in it now.
I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in the folding screen. Looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Who? Where? What?
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
Are these two really that clueless?
Yes.
The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground.
It was slab squatting, Your Honor.
Oh my gosh. That's impressive. How did she do that?
Core
Must
strength.
have calves of steel.
Order, order! This changes everything! I'm ready to declare a verdict.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Where was the defendant?
She was like facing him, about like in the middle of the right side, where the middle dissects.
So you're
One
saying
of those tough bits where it's like, okay, so in the theory of things, she would be like, you know, like in the middle of the room, like kind of like near him, I guess.
Yeah.
Or right directly across. But then our point will be, but it doesn't match the hole, so actually she had to be over here. So which one do you want? Where the working theory has her, or where she actually is?
I think first we need to like disprove the fact that, you know, it wasn't her. So like we need to be able to say, no, she was right there, but we have evidence that supports that, no, someone was like right behind that partition at that time.
I mean, I don't know if you got that kind of bullets in her chamber.
Probably not.
Where should
I don't
I
know,
put this finger? Hardest
maybe
part
we'll
of the
just
game
have
is
to
when you have to like point at a
Either
map.
do either the direct center or do a little ways away. 'Cause I'm not sure the scale to know if we're going by the pushed logic. How far pushed we're
Should be
talking.
here or here? Like, where should I click?
A little to the left.
Yeah,
Here.
a little bit closer. Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. Somewhere around
Somewhere.
here.
Huh? Oh.
Oh, the judge's face is scrunched up like he just smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean...
Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
Sure.
In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright.
Oh, no. And I didn't save for the math thing, so... You want to just accept the loss, or do you want to go back and skip through dialogue to get back here?
It's fine. Not gonna lose 8 things in a row. It's
Yeah.
however many.
We will lose 8 things in a row. We're all doomed.
Of course. Whoops. What's done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime.
Okay, in this case, let's try putting her in the corner so it's like lined up with the shot.
Behind the
here,
there.
partition.
Or there, you know, because he shot
Yeah,
through her
that's
sleeve and then the partition. So
Yeah.
we can try that, I guess. Somewhere in there.
Yeah, let's...
See if that works.
Somewhere around here. Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Ow. See, I said it. I confirmed it. We will lose
Okay,
8 times in a row.
I need to, like, put it closer, or
Okay,
should
so
I
behind the partition, I guess. I don't know. Maybe
she was hiding
probably
behind a
closer,
partition.
I guess.
She ran for cover and he started just firing.
He's like... he had enough.
Your Honor, my client Matrix dodged over the partition. He returned fire.
Maybe here more? I don't
Yeah, I
know.
guess.
It was on top of whatever this table thing was.
Maybe.
I don't know, should I...
I mean, sure.
She was standing here, near the folding screen. Oh, I just needed to put it near the
Ah,
folding
there we go. We weren't close enough, that's what it was.
I figured these were here, so she wasn't, like, standing on them, so I thought here would be, like, the closest place that isn't, like, on something. Plus, I don't know what these circles are. If that's an object, like, I didn't want to put her standing on it yet. So, I don't know. I thought I did okay, but...
No, it's
That's
okay.
okay.
Standing here, near the folding screen.
It just says you're wrong.
Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
That's impossible.
But why?
You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However...
You Von Karmas know a lot about guns, don't you?
Yeah, they do.
Especially ones that fire 2 shots.
Wow. Full
I
circle.
squeeze in your arm, you got a bullet hole in there too?
Oh my god.
Your Honor, I want to bring out the metal detector again.
Hey, Gumshoe, you still got it.
There is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Alright, but I guess it'll work. Sorry, I had to yawn.
He just yawns.
Yep. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You...
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. Do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
It doesn't change anything.
It
or
doesn't
changes
change a thing. I was just doing it for the hell of it.
Yeah, actually, I
Details
just
are
wanted to put you
important.
like...
Want to straighten
Changes.
that out. Anyway, we're taking a guilty plea.
Yeah, we give up. I'm actually no longer defense attorney. I'm gonna follow Miles. It changes everything.
Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time?
Oh my god, really was squatting now.
Slab squatting all the way by the folding screen.
When you have to go, Your Honor.
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
On further consideration, it does make very little sense. I believe that.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. I mean, those are some strong calves.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job.
Oof.
Don't you catching strays?
Yep.
Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the last radius of disaster.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Ugh, of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Detective. How dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? How was it my fault?
Sorry. Had to burp. You can start preparing your standing by first removing the third strand goatee. 3 strand. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later.
Punishment.
Oh no, it's punishment time.
Hold on. I got it. Let's play noise.
It's punishment
Or
time!
don't you gonna get taken to the Von Karma dungeon?
Oh, good. Just gotta get the whip ready. Definitely got handcuffs. Throwing knives.
Takes the candle.
Well, then... Oh, sorry, what? Okay. Well then, Your Honor, I think I have had all I can take of this detective's face. At think it's time to call in the next witness.
Next witness? That's gotta be Lada.
Very well. Court will take a 5-minute recess. I want to go down the slide. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
Recess.
I need the bailiff to carry me to my high chair.
The judge wants uppies.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I suppose we'll split this part here.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.